All right. Let's go. What's going on, fam? It's your man, VKJ. Yes, we are here. We are here. First reactions. Are you ready to talk? Listen, a lot went on in the episode. I am here with Tika Deshawn. All things ruthless. How you doing today, ma'am?
I'm good. VKJ TV. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. All things ruthless.
I know, right?
Fam,
Habit.
yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I think we got Candy Love. She's supposed to be on her way. All good.
Okay.
Family, I'm looking at your comments. Looks like you was a little bit excited about this finale, huh?
Yeah. I know. I definitely was excited about it. Hey,
Okay.
and what was it called? The Wild Wild West, and it
The
was definitely the Wild Wild West.
Wow, West. We gonna talk about it today. Family, as always, do us a favor as you coming in the door, hit that like button. We are streaming on my platform, Tika's platform, and also Candy Love. And absolutely hit that like button. And if you are finding us for the very first time, definitely subscribe. We appreciate all the love and support. Let's see who's in the house, Tika, real quick.
Okay.
TP is in the house. Little scrappy baby mama works for top. Okay. All right. Queen. Hola, Queen. Hola. How you doing? Yeah. How you doing?
Hola,
How you doing? You doing
hola.
good? Hola, mamacita. All right. It's Melissa. Oh my God. Not a yes. Yes, indeed. Yeah, crazy, right? Yep. Another crazy one, Queen, right? You know, we getting all the crazy ones, right? And that's what's up. That's what's up. What's going on, Karima? How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Yes. It was a little confusing, huh? I know it was a whole lot going on, I guess. You know, we're gonna talk about it today. What's going on? Avante Evans is in the building. What's good, my brother? Good to see you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And that's how you end the season. Yeah.
Yes, Avante. I love that energy. Yes. Definitely.
Keep that energy. Yeah,
Yes.
season 6 is definitely on the way. Listen, fam, you know, we've been following. You know, Tika's been doing her recaps every week. You know, I'm still following it. You know, you see your boy covering it here and there. But here we are with the finale. You know what I'm saying? We're back with the finale. We was looking to bring on Jeremy, right? But he wasn't able to make it. Definitely, let's keep him in our prayers. A lot going on. You know, I know what's going on probably. So, but definitely keep him in prayer, him and his family in prayer, all right? Tika, we got Candy Love in the building. What's good, Candy?
What's up,
Candy Love?
Hi.
What's
can y'all
good?
Hear me?
How you been?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good.
Talk a little bit louder. Talk a little bit louder.
Oh, you want me to talk country?
A little bit louder.
You can hear me?
We can hear you.
All
How you doing?
All right. How you doing? Hey, Tika D.
Hey, girl. Hey. How's it going?
Man.
All right.
You good? Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. All right. Listen, let's talk about it. You know,
goodness.
What did you guys think? You know, we'll start with you, Tika. What did you think about this finale? Was it all that it was cracked up to be?
I mean, I've been following season 5 since episode 1, and again, to understand where we are right now on season 5, you have to have watched pretty much every single episode. The bits and pieces are starting to link together, but now we're seeing that. I mean, I was feeling it. I was all in because Hunter is the devil himself, but then you have two devils, i.e., Victoria, versus each other. And now we're going to see who's the biggest devil, who's the strongest devil out of this whole situation. So I was absolutely here for it all.
Okay. Good stuff. Candy Love, what are your thoughts on this season finale, yo? Is it all that it was cracked up to be?
I'm going to say yes. It was for, the Oval. But I'm with Tika. All the pieces are coming together. You can see everything lining up. And, we've been waiting for so long for some things to come to a close, and I think we're getting there. I enjoyed seeing the dynamic between what's the child name? The bad kid and his mom. Jason. Jason and Victoria. I like their, the way they were talking and looking at each other. I enjoyed the episode.
It was definitely a crazy one, family. Like, I was doing my best to get, a couple of clips from it. I mean, it first started off, we first find out that, there is no more of Richard and Nancy. All right. Well, it's just talk right now, right? I'm filing for divorce. What y'all think about that? that
It did not
inevitable?
shock me. It did not shock me. Richard has had enough. He's gone above and beyond. He forgave his wife he forgave Nancy the first time around, but then it's just like more info. It's like
Mhm.
as and I'm gonna just kind of speak as if it were happening to me. If
Mhm.
my spouse or my mate tells me that they cheated on me, okay, I'm sure just like anybody else, they're going to want to know the full details. So tell me everything so that I can sink it all in now, as
Right.
opposed to later on having bits and pieces come to me slowly but surely. And
Mm.
so Richard is hurt. He's human and
Mhm.
he's hurt by everything that Nancy has done to him. And now, at first, you thought that, okay, because they still got to find Barry, they'll have something to kind of pull them back together. But now that Barry is unalive, it's like,
Mhm.
nah, bump that. I'm done with you. But I'm hoping for the sake of baby girl Callie, that won't, this situation won't completely separate them. They'll still pull together and work it out for the sake of baby girl Callie. I'm just asking.
Ooh, and I hope they get a chance to see Callie again, because we still don't know what's going to go down. For those that watch Ruthless, you already know. Like we got an idea now where the children are on the Rakadushi campus, or not on the Rakadushi campus, but we'll get into that another time. Tomorrow, check us out tomorrow when we go live with Ruthless Round Table. Candy Love, anything that popped out to you in this episode, and what did you think about the whole divorce with Richard and Nancy? Did you see that coming?
Well, yeah, I saw it coming before they found out about Barry, and then I thought they were going to stay or try to make it work or have that some kind of conversation about, accepting the apology, let's work on forgiveness. But then there's the big thing called grief. You don't know if grief is going to make or break their relationship. Right. So right now, it seems like grief has hardened Richard's heart just a little bit more now that he's brought up the word divorce.
Wow. Yeah. I kind of saw it was coming. Like there's nothing else. Like what else do you got besides Callie, right? As you stated. Right. What else do you have left? If you don't have trust, you have nothing, right? You have nothing. Like, how could you possibly trust somebody after that to be on some like, yo, like, all right, we could work this out. But you've been lying to me for like forever. Like, I don't know if I could do it. I mean, it takes a strong person to do something like that. You know what I mean? So I don't think so. It ain't happening. If I was in there, I'd be like, no. Let me get something real quick, but then I'm out. You know what I'm
Lord,
you know what?
Candy, you better not be talking Miss Frisky. Okay, you don't need to be talking Miss Frisky.
Different show.
Yeah, ain't no different show. Frisky is as Frisky does, man. What's up, Karima? Frisky is as Frisky knows, right? So, I was real surprised because, she asking for a hug. I'm like, are you serious? You really asking for some comfort at this time? Like, come on, man, for real. Like, I don't know. Was she being selfish? I think she was being a little selfish. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
She just needed him.
Gone.
She just needed him to make her feel good.
On the inside part.
Make me feel real good. Make it feel. That's all that Monsters Ball. That's all I think about is Monsters Ball. And I want to feel good. Make me feel good. But yeah, he was done. Yeah. Don't let me say something before I say something I don't want to say. Right?
That was too funny.
I feel sorry for Nancy. Do you feel sorry for Nancy?
I definitely feel sorry for Nancy. Even though she made a mistake 20 plus years ago, now she has to live in her mistake. She has neither one of the children that came out of the relationship with her, with Richard, as well as with Richard's father. So she's literally by herself at this point. And I mean, I understood where she was coming from. She just wanted a hug. She wasn't looking for sexual affection. She just needed a hug. And hell, Richard needed a hug too. But Richard is he's in so much grief that just as Candy stated, his heart has hardened. So he just doesn't even want to be touched. So I do. I feel bad for her.
You feel bad for her. I mean, you gotta you like okay, so on one side, yes, we have compassion for her, but on the other side, like you did hold the secret for like 20 something years, yo. Like it's kind of like karma, man. You know, you get what you deserve. You know what I'm saying? You make your bed, you gotta lay in it. So you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
she acknowledged her wrongdoing. I mean, later but she acknowledges that she knows that she deserves everything, or she feels that everything that's happening to her, even with the loss of Barry as well as Pinky, she acknowledges that those are her that was her karma, and so
Mhm.
you know it. I just want to give her a hug so bad.
Goodness. She's been
Get
through it.
you get no love. No love,
She's
Nancy.
been through
No
it all season.
no love,
Yeah,
Nancy. Bye
for
bye.
the
All
entire show,
season.
she's been through it.
Yeah,
What y'all think,
yeah,
family?
true indeed.
Chime in below. What y'all think? Should we have any remorse, any feelings about Nancy and her wrongdoing at this time? Even though she lost her 2 sons, are we feeling bad for her or not? Because she even tell Richard that Pinky was her son?
Not until he passed away.
Come on, man. No,
I mean,
no,
but
no,
how
no.
do you tell somebody I've been kicking it with your daddy and I had his baby? Like, how do you
Crazy.
really even tell somebody that?
You
The
telling the
baby that my
truth?
sister been raising.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know. You should have
that
told him
was
straight up. That's transparency right there. Like, tell me straight up before we get married. I need to know everything. Well, yeah, I was messing with you. Well, we ain't getting married then. That's what it is, and that's the way it should have been. Like,
Yeah,
you
they
mess with
was
my dad,
already
you
married.
got to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What is it? What? I think who gonna do that, Vicky? I see you, Vicky. Who?
No,
What?
not again. The last time she did that, she was on that the highest good juice. I
She was on
don't
the
think she'll
dragon's
go that
breath.
route again.
She ain't gonna do that. Okay.
No.
All right. Well, family, if you find us for the first time, we are definitely doing Tyler Perry's The Oval Season 5 finale live reactions. This is our first reactions, guys. Drop it below. We didn't even rate this. Let's rate this real quick. What did you rate it, Tika? What did you rate this season finale?
I gave the season finale, the Wild Wild West, I gave it a 9.5. I was feeling it. I wanted to see who was going to drop at the end, though. I saw a few of the Secret Service members get popped, but I didn't see any of the main characters, anything happen to any of them. So that season finale, the Wild Wild West, the pop off, because we can't say the other word, that gave me the 9.5. But if I had saw one main character, then it might have gave it a 10.
Okay. Candy Love, what do you rate it? What did you rate it? Scale of 1 to 10.
I give it a 8.5. It gave what it was going to give. I didn't expect too much, but it was good. It was good. It was a good episode.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll give it a solid 8. I'll give it a solid 8. You know what I mean? I mean, I like the you know, the pow pow boom boom all of that at the end. You know what I'm saying? We needed that. This was what we were leading up to. You know, let me just pull that up real quick. And family, drop your rating below. What did you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? What did you rate the season finale? Right? Okay, Melissa. I see you, Melissa. You said you rated a 10, right? Rated a 10. Vicky said an 8. Right? Okay. That's what's up. Yeah, I'll give it a solid 8. You know what I mean? I'll give it a solid 8. But yeah, I mean, the end, I think it was worth the wait. I think it was worth the wait for us to see, you know, this whole back and forth. That's exactly why they called it the Wild Wild West, right?
Yeah.
Because they was going back and forth like, oh, well, you know, your father and you ain't taking me nowhere. And, well, we got our men. Well, you don't got my men. You know, you're outgunned. You brought a knife to a gunfight. You know, it was the Wild Wild West, right?
It was definitely the Wild Wild West.
You know, so they was going in.
Surface was all in. They were ready. The mercenaries, they were just like some mercenaries. Like they was just gonna come up at any point in time, and they literally did that.
They did. You know,
but I was wondering, like, what was the purpose of them taking all the old employees and taking them all to where Hunter was? Like, is that, oh, this is who have our back and it's time for you to go? Like, did he really think that Hunter was it was just gonna be a standoff with just Hunter and then all of them? Like, I wasn't thinking.
Right.
Well,
he wasn't.
He didn't know that your boy, had mercenaries and had all these guys. Like, he didn't know who they were, right? He's not thinking. He's just going along with what Victoria's talking about. Like, yeah, your father's going to protect us. He's going to take out the president. So I'm not worried about it right now because I'm still the president. Okay.
His voice was cracking though.
It was.
I said, oh, Eli.
Because Eli a little bitch. You know, you little bitch. You know that.
Yeah.
He tries, but he ain't Hunter. You know what I'm saying?
No,
He ain't Hunter. Hunter's ruthless. I mean, come on. He been ruthless from day one. What do you think about this scene right here, though? He's trying to frisk her, and she's like, I need to go see him.
Yeah, that's Victoria. She gonna try to assert whatever little piece of power she thinks she has. She think that she could just walk into any room at any time without knocking on the door. She doesn't know what she doesn't have to follow any protocol. But I'm glad Max put her in a place like, look, it's the protocol. Like, it's just what we're supposed to do. So,
she was tripping.
She was tripping because she thought she was still. Who put her in a place?
First lady.
He's like, you're not the first lady. Mac put her first. Like, yeah. You're not the first lady. You think you are. But this part was crazy. What y'all think about this part when she finally saw Jason for the first time after all this time? He is not gone. What was your reaction to this when she was like, it feels like I see a ghost?
That's fake. Ridiculous. Oh my God, the fakeness. I was like, girl, take several seats. Why are you? I mean, just the fake. I felt that she would be, oh my God, like you said, oh my God, it's like I'm seeing the ghost. Girl, you know what you did, and you knew this boy was alive anyway, but you gotta play it off because you have an audience.
Right.
She played the
part. Oh goodness.
Crazy.
Yeah,
but she's just like, yo, take him to the green room or the blue room. It's like, no, we're not doing that.
Right.
That mercenary, he's definitely merciless. Like, the dude is like,
5'6". Do you want me to stun you again?
But how did let the boy kick her though? Lord.
Yeah.
Listen, I tweeted he literally gave her a mule kick.
Definitely. I said, my goodness gracious.
Bam. Okay. Yeah. I mean, again, I thought that's why I gave it an 8, not a 6.5, because it was a lot of action. It was more talking as usual. That's the usual stuff, right? So, I'm used to that, right? I think we're used to the dialogue. It's a lot of dialogue, but like, I thought it was good. I really, really thought it was good. Again, what other things stood out to you? Family, drop your comments below. What other things stood out to you? What'd you think about that karate kick from Jason? Let us know.
That was dope.
Kick. That was a donkey kick, a mule kick.
Yeah, he kicked it from the back. He kicked it from with his he kicked the kicking backwards, right? Or was it a front kick?
It was a front kick.
Okay.
What's up, Reese? Kicked it right in the chest, like.
Yes, I was here for it because her being fake towards Jason. Jason knew that there was something that was not quite right, and he had not really, other than earlier in the season was like 1 or 2 where he had the opportunity to put his hands around her throat, but this time around he got them legs on her, and I was just like, I'm not all in on people hitting their mamas, but she was definitely a mama that deserved to get the hands and the feet and everything else laid on. I was just here for it.
Oh, you approve of that, huh?
I absolutely approve. I approve of this message.
Yeah, because you tried to unalive me. So yeah, it's up from here.
It's up from there.
Yeah, you tried to unalive me.
So this is the only mother abuse that you approve of. Got you. Okay, got it.
Yeah, when it's warranted, yes. When it's
warranted, okay. Yes. I mean, I thought it was hilarious, y'all. Like
it was.
And you're right. Like he knows. Like, it's not like he don't know. Like, you really try to take me out. My own mother tried to take me out and turn around. You doing this? Nah, come on. Now you want me to go to the blue room? I thought it was crazy how she was trying to chase after him. And
right.
I mean, the other guards was trying to take down the other dude, the bald-headed dude. Like, they were just going in. Isaac, there you go. like crazy, man. This was wild. I mean, this was on some ruthless level for me. You know what I'm saying? Just like, because you know how ruthless get down. They're crazy. Make sure you check us out tomorrow. We going in. All right. Yeah, make sure you check us out tomorrow on the Ruthless Round Table. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What else stood out to you? Let me see. Henry, what's up, Henry Sparks? Henry Sparks says, isn't Sam and Priscilla and Richard all CIA agents? How come they didn't know? They didn't know them. Well, the special forces, right? Because those guys were special forces.
Special forces. Those guys were special forces. And
what's up, Ashley?
I disliked the conversation with Kyle as well as with Dale, where Kyle was telling, Dale that he needed to stay at his house. And like, I'm just so over Kyle threatening Dale. Like, leave the poor boy alone. You and then you want to brag with that little Minuteman session that you had with Donald. Did you like it? I was completely turned on knowing that you were under the bed listening. Like, boy, bye. Sit
Kyle
down,
is crazy,
Kyle.
man.
Please go away.
Bananas.
Please.
Kyle is crazy. That whole relationship or whatever you want to call it is insane, yo. Like,
I need him to do something. Donald and Kyle, I just need them to do something. Do something, please. Either be together or don't. Henry
Sparks says those are the same guys that beat up Sam. Oh, okay. The mercenaries. That's what you talking about?
Okay.
I know Sam did get into that physical altercation with Isaacs in that room. So clearly I thought for a second, Sam was done. Like, I thought he was done with that whole physical. I thought he was gonna be down in the dirt, but
right.
Seemed like he made it. He got it through with, because Isaacs was like much taller than him and Sam. But Sam held his own, and he came out of that room like, okay, y'all calm down. Like, he held his own. So
look, after Sam get a beat down like he did with those guys at his own house with Priscilla, like, he a tough dude. You know what I'm saying? He a tough dude. So to take on one guy, like, yeah, they both have their tactics, right? Special forces got their way, and Sam is trained. They're both trained. So I think it was going to be a fair one. It was definitely a fair one. That's why he was still standing. It was all good. Yeah.
Henry Sparks, I got to go back and look at that episode. I know what you're talking about. I got to see if those were the same ones. I know what you're asking. He did get beat up by some special forces or somebody in some black suits, because again, we had the conversation about that when he cheated and did all this dirt, and then Priscilla brought her goons to handle him. But I got to look and see if those were the same
dudes.
Yeah, the same dudes.
They had didn't they have masks? No, they didn't have masks on.
No,
they just came in. They didn't have masks when they came in there and beat them down.
Came in stomping. I know one of them that was there was not in this scene, so they could be totally different entities.
Right. But they were the guys. Those are the same guys that took Jason from the basement. Same guys.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You see? Okay, so let's talk about that. You took him to my basement? How could you do that? That's why they call me in the work. What is up with Priscilla, man? Like, come on, man. Like, there has to be some type of point. I know you still mad from way back. He hit the the president's first lady, right? Like, come on. Like, it got to be get to a point where you're like, all right, enough is enough. We got an emergency going on here. Let me stop looking away. Priscilla, she's just looking away like, I ain't talking. Like, come on, man. Like, come on.
Priscilla the whole time. Now at this juncture, because there is something going on, because Richard has lost Barry, you would think that she would give Sam just a little bit of grace. I understand the whole nature of the situation where he cheated on her. I get that. But y'all just lost a godchild. That was not just Sam's godson, that was Priscilla's godson as well. So we need to be checking on Priscilla at this point too, because what's her grieving process going to be like? Just be straight up evil in the next season?
Priscilla's a thug, man.
There, she's definitely a thug.
Priscilla's a thug. She has a hard shell, right? And it seems like that what Sam did. And whatever she's going through in life, it just made her super hard. Like, she knows how to play the role.
Right.
Yes, President. Yes, sir. She'll play that role real good. But when it comes down to emotions, super hardcore, man. Like, dang.
Yeah.
Like, Crazy. Yeah. We're gonna find out. Yeah, we talked about her earlier. Thanks for coming through. Definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Henry Sparks, we appreciate you. But yeah, we did talk about Nancy earlier. Hopefully she doesn't take herself out because it looks pretty sad for her. It looks pretty sad.
Yeah.
Pretty sad.
She's in mourning. That's what's up with Nancy. She's in mourning. Yeah. That's all.
She is. But I thought this was kind of fire though. I was here for it. I'm here for it. Like, yeah, let's go. So you said one Secret Service guy was down. They pulled him back. I remember seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
Who else was down? We don't know, right? I guess that's the cliffhanger, right?
Right, exactly. And that's what I'm looking forward to. I know it may take them a while to bring it back to us, but I just want to see if anybody that was on that opposite side of the room, if any of them got popped.
Yeah. What if the vice president got popped?
Just graze them a little bit.
What if the vice president got popped?
I would not be mad at that.
I'll be happy with that. I'll be good with that. I'll be okay. No, why no? And then you see, then Simone gonna really be like, Bobby, get away from me. Then my husband got shot. No more Bobby baby. Or he might be like, listen, I know your husband got shot, so you need a little Bobby baby.
You know what?
Because that's how you get down. You heard what he said. You heard what he said. Remember they was stand next to the door. He's like, yo, I smell sex.
Mm-hmm. He wouldn't know what it smelled like.
Right.
You a bloodhound.
And then Max is like, I know you ain't judging. You know what I'm saying? And Bobby's like, yeah. She need the Bobby baby. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that was a funny. Their conversations are always kind of comical. It's almost like Bobby and their chemistry on screen is hilarious to me. I don't know what their process for getting these two guys together, but it's like the chemistry seems to work. It's like a big brother, little brother dynamic where their banter is just like back and forth, and it works. It works for them. Somebody always has something smart to say to the other,
Mm-hmm,
so.
Mm-hmm. What else stood out?
I want in season 5. In season 6. Season 6. I just want Bobby not to sleep with anybody. Like Bobby has been with almost every woman on the show.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. He
hasn't been with Victoria, has he?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet. But it looked like it was on the way. But it looked like it was on the way though.
Right. It almost happened. It almost went down. Right. If she wasn't too busy messing around with the vice president, you know what I'm saying, and trying to kill Hunter. Then he probably would have slid up in there just like that. He got to knock. That's his job in this show. His job is to knock all of them down. That's his whole MO. You know what I'm saying?
Mac cheeks.
What you trying to say? What you know, Avante? You want to tell us something? Season 6? You know about season 6, huh? Mm-hmm.
We're ready for it.
Okay. Inbox me, bro. Inbox me. Let me know. Let me know what's going down. You know what I mean? Yeah, but it was crazy. I liked it. It got a solid 8 from me. Who's doing recaps? Tika, you doing recaps?
Yeah, I'll be doing the recap. Mine is, since I went live tonight, I'm actually going to have my recap ready for everyone tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow morning sometime, I'll have it ready for everybody.
Okay. Candy, you doing a recap too?
I did the first one. I think I did, and I tried 2 more. Yeah, I'll do it. I'm gonna do it.
Okay. I may do a recap too, you know what I'm saying? Kind of break things down, give my opinions, give my thoughts on it. But this is just our first reaction, fam. We didn't want to keep you long. We just wanted to give you our first reactions. It looks like all of us are going to do a recap for the season finale. So definitely look out for that. And we'll get that out sometime this week, whether it be tomorrow or the next day, fam. Yeah, it's definitely a good season finale to me. All right.
Listen, let me say something to Monique right quick. Listen, Monique. Double cross is hard to do, but trust and believe it's coming. Double cross is hard. Y'all don't even understand it, okay. But I got you coming. Don't worry.
Right. Well, Henry, stay tuned. Tomorrow we are going in. We are the Ruthless Roundtable. We will be going in on Ruthless. Will there be a crossover? We shall see. Maybe in season 6 again, because I did like the crossovers. Again, it kind of made me honestly pay attention to the Oval again a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So, because I'm a Ruthless guy, Tika also Candy, and shout out to EJ as well. So, Ruthless Roundtable, definitely check us out tomorrow evening around the same time, right? Same time. Yeah.
8:15.
8:15, right? 8:15 Eastern Standard Time.
Your number one source for Ruthless exclusives.
Yeah, right.
Hey.
All right. That's what's up.
It's
That's
lit.
what's up.
I have a
It's lit.
question.
Yes.
Where is Lily?
Hmm.
Is she still upstairs, Tika?
If Lily still got her behind upstairs, she need to be stuck in that house. At this point, if she sees that she's gotten the notification just like everybody else to report to the White House, she should have been going in the opposite direction.
Right.
Okay? But knowing her, she's sitting up there in the basement, sewing, creating an outfit, out and about doing whatever he wants.
Okay.
She's out of here.
Like, where is Lily? And I got tired of her sitting on that couch, but now she upstairs like baby Judy.
I want to know where the nosy ass neighbor is. We ain't see her.
Neighbor Jody is
where is she?
Neighbor Jody is in mourning, y'all. Leave neighbor Jody alone. She in mourning. Her neighbor done got unalived. She thought Nancy had unalived herself, so neighbor Jody going through it. But she trust and believe she'll be back.
Okay.
Jody probably saying her godson passed. That's what she gonna tell him.
Yeah. And she probably drinking. She probably getting on a drink.
Neighbor Jody know everything. She know everything that's going on. She know what's going on in the White House right now, and she ain't even close to the White House. She know what's happening. She got the inside scoop. You know what I'm saying? My neighbor worked for the White House. I know what's going on.
Hopefully we'll get Sharon back because they did ask about Sharon towards the end. Priscilla asked about Sharon. Kyle also mentioned that he could get Sharon out of jail. So maybe, just maybe, we'll get to see Sharon in season 6.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay. Good stuff, family. Well, look. Again, we didn't want to keep you long. We just wanted to give you that first reaction. This is our first reaction to this incredible ending season finale. Tyler Perry does it again. We appreciate you, TP, and all the cast at Tyler Perry's The Oval. Thank you for giving us a great season and a great finale, because this one definitely action-packed, family. So I'm satisfied. Y'all got a solid 8 from me. Y'all got a 9.5 from Tika. And you got what was it, Candy? What you said, Ella?
8.5.
8.5. Gotcha.
Yes,
gotcha.
All right. 8.5.
All right, family. Look, Candy, what's going on with your channel? Let's break that down. What's going on with your channel? What's happening next on your channel?
So this Sunday, Aries and I will be covering Capote versus the Swans, which is a feud version story by Ryan Murphy on Hulu. I think it's on FX as well. But it's a very, very interesting story about this writer that talks about the elite of New York City. And we did the episode last Saturday. So please check that out to get caught up, or watch the show and get caught up in the episode. The last episode we'll be recapping this Sunday.
All right. Good stuff. Tika Deshawn, All Things Ruthless. What's going on the channel?
Listen, so I will be bringing you guys my Ruthless recap, as well as I will be on the Ruthless Roundtable with my guy over here, VKJTV, home of the Ruthless #1 Ruthless exclusives. Okay, and then also I will definitely be doing my double cross, because I see that you guys are paying attention and y'all want that double cross. So I'll make sure I give you guys my double cross recap, because they did get renewed for another season. So I definitely got to catch y'all up so we can be ready for the new season. And then last but not least, I watched this movie, y'all, and it had me crying like a big ASS baby. It is called For What It's Worth. And for those of you who know or are familiar with the blogger or the recap, I forgot her. She's for The Weekend Watch.
The Weekend Watch.
Yeah, she's in the film as well. So salute to my YouTuber, bloggers, TikTokers, recappers. She's in that. I love to see us on the screen. So shout out to her as well. So again, that's For What It's Worth, and it's currently streaming on BET Plus. I literally cried. The movie was so emotional. So I will definitely be bringing you guys that recap.
Good stuff. Kim Brown, Weekend Watch. Salute to you. Shout out to you. Y'all know what's up. All right. What's going down for your boy? Well, again, we got that Ruthless Roundtable coming tomorrow. Definitely stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notify me button. It's already up, ready to go. We're going to go live tomorrow. Make sure you hit that notify me so we can bring you that Ruthless exclusive, family. And you never know Somebody may show up from the compound. You never know. That's why you got to tune in, family. And if you love Tyler Perry's Ruthless, make sure you share with everybody, all right? And absolutely, we're going to be doing BMF, all right? BMF, look out for BMF. Definitely doing the recap, the live discussion on this Saturday. Definitely look out for the What's Next video as well. And yeah, we're just gearing up, fam. We gearing up. We got another thing going on. I'm going to be on with Ashley, who is My Sweet Perspective on YouTube. We got a whole TV thing going on this coming Sunday. And yeah, a whole lot more coming, fam. So definitely look out for that. Keep your notification bells on. It's been fun, ladies. Thank you for coming through.
Listen, Jay, real quick. I just want to hear how you explain this whole plastic eggplant situation on BMF.
Yeah. Well, I didn't cover that one. That one already happened, so we already discussed that. So Ashley,
it is a new episode.
Yes,
right.
This is a new episode coming up. Yeah,
so I got to go back and see how you explain that situation.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, I had to explain. I had to explain. Yeah, Candy was there with her frisky self. I had to explain. You know, basically why. You know, the person using the instrument was feeling it. So it was pretty funny stuff. Did you enjoy yourself, Candy, Miss Frisky? That's her new name, Miss Frisky.
Yeah, that's why I'm laughing.
Well, listen, fam, we always have fun. Make sure you stay tuned and subscribe to Candy Love. Subscribe to Tika Deshawn, All Things Ruthless, and also subscribe to your boy, VKJ TV. Family, we appreciate you all.